Florida, land of sunshine, alligators, and rampant foreclosure fraud. Turns out, behind those pristine beaches and Mickey Mouse ears, there's a dark underbelly. The Florida Bar Association, the very organization meant to uphold legal ethics, became a breeding ground for corruption. How? Let's meet Kenneth Eric Trent. Kenneth, a lawyer, believed in the law. He believed in justice. He believed in the Florida Bar. Spoiler alert, one of those beliefs wouldn't survive. See, Kenneth stumbled upon a conspiracy so brazen, so morally bankrupt, it would make your tanning bed blush. This wasn't some small-time grift, folks. This was industrial-scale foreclosure fraud, masterminded by none other than David J. Stern, the foreclosure king himself. Stern's law firm, a churning machine of legal shadiness, churned through foreclosures like a drunken alligator through a piñata factory. Buckle up, because this is where things get juicy. David J. Stern. The name alone should send chills down your spine. This guy was living the high life, cruising on his yacht aptly named Su Casa es mi casa. Your house is my house in Spanish, get it? Because he was taking people's houses. Hilarious, right? Except not really. See, Stern's firm wasn't just processing foreclosures, they were them. We're talking forged documents, fabricated evidence, the whole shebang. They were evicting families faster than you can say subprime mortgage crisis. It was a well-oiled machine of misery, and Stern was raking in the dough. But there was one tiny problem he didn't account for: Kenneth Eric Trent. Kenneth knew something was rotten in the state of Florida, and it wasn't just the humidity. Armed with evidence of Stern's shady dealings, he did what any decent lawyer would do. He blew the whistle. He went to the authorities, he filed complaints, he shouted from the rooftops, but here's the kicker: nobody wanted to hear it. The authorities, it seemed, were more interested in protecting the status quo than actual justice. Kenneth had poked the beast, and the beast was not happy. Section 4. Retaliation, disbarred, and disgraced. You know what happens to whistleblowers in movies? Yeah, this wasn't one of those movies. The Florida Bar, instead of investigating Stern, decided to investigate Kenneth. They accused him of misconduct, of making false accusations, of basically being a huge pain in their collective behind. The message was clear: don't mess with the system, kid. Kenneth fought back, of course. He filed a lawsuit against Stern and his firm, alleging a massive conspiracy to defraud homeowners. He even filed a class action lawsuit on behalf of those affected by the fraudulent foreclosures. Section 5. Justice delayed, justice denied. The system protects its own. What happened next? Well, let's just say the legal system can be a fickle mistress. Despite overwhelming evidence, the lawsuit against Stern was dismissed. Kenneth's law license? Suspended. His reputation? Dragged through the mud. The message was clear: when it comes to powerful lawyers and institutions, the truth doesn't stand a chance. Section 6. A call to action. Sunlight is the best disinfectant. So what's the takeaway from this whole sorry saga? First, Florida, get your act together. Second, the legal system is in dire need of reform. Whistleblowers like Kenneth should be protected, not punished. We need greater transparency and accountability within the legal profession. We need to empower individuals to speak out against wrongdoing without fear of retribution. And most importantly, we need to demand justice for those who have been wronged by a system that's supposed to protect them. Because when the system protects the powerful instead of the people, it's not justice, it's just a joke.